Hi everyone, it's Gina. Welcome back to my channel. So, it seems lately I have had several friends, acquaintances, ask about, chicken coops, raising chickens. What do we do? And first you need land. Okay, I think sometimes we have chickens in little tiny coops, and if that's what you can do, so I talked in one of my older videos about why I started raising chickens, and I'm going to talk to you while I give my chickens some watermelon. So I went on to it's called Tour de Coop. It was a fundraiser for a high school. And that's how I realized, I can do this. I can have chickens because I have land and I can do this. So then I got a lot of ideas from that right there when I toured all these. I toured about, I think there was 12 or 15 homes that opened up their chicken coops. Come here, have some watermelon. Come here, chicks, come here. Now, I only have that little piece of watermelon, but they're going for it. Look at them. I have to get a big watermelon. I think I might go to Costco today. All right, to continue my story. So, I have land, and I knew that I could do this. So I got a lot of my ideas from that. My very first look at chicken coops in people's backyards. They had people who had little tiny backyards with chickens in them. It was great. And then we had people who they had land. And these were the most adorable chicken coops. These are people who really decorated nicely, and they so I got my idea from that. Okay, and I had the shed. I had this, actually this was a shed. The part, let me show you. The part that we had, okay, was this over here. This area right here. This was added on. But we had this, and that part right there was a shed. And when our kids were younger, my husband built this fort for them. It was a fort. Now it's going to be my she shed. We have got to paint this back end, and we've got to put windows in and decorate the inside. And it's all a work in progress. And if you follow my channel, you will watch us do that. Probably we do those things in fall, at the end of summer and fall when it's not as hot. But that's our goal this year, to get that kind of done. Anyway, this was our shed, this room right here. And this is a shed right there. And I thought, gosh, all right, I can do this. So we made that a chicken coop. And then we added this whole section. It's like a work in progress, right? Everything, we just add things. And so my husband's really good at building. So he built this frame, and we then added a chicken run. Okay. This is basically a chicken run. And so we added probably, how many feet did we add? We probably added 15, not quite 15, maybe 12 feet, or 12 yards, I'm sorry, 12 yards. We came out this way towards me, and then probably another 12 yards. So it's 12 by 12 yards. If you're going to do, the measurements, I always think of archery. Every time I measure something, I think of now archery. How many yards is 10 yards, 12 yards, 20, 30, 40, because I think things in yards now. But, oh, my little sign didn't stick. I'm going to have to find a way to get that to stick. My little sign. If my chickens don't like me, if my chickens don't like you, I probably won't either. I put this up the other day, and it's a sticker, and I have got to get it. I got to shellac it on there. Okay, let's continue. So we just kept adding on, and we found, well, we went and bought chicken wire, and so we put it all along, put the frame up, put the chicken wire. We dug deep, like 2 feet deep. So if we have any animals that want to dig into our chicken coop, they're not going to get in our chicken coop. Okay, so you have to keep your chickens safe. That's the number one thing of getting chickens. Are your chickens safe? There's no use in having chickens if some predator is going to come and kill them, okay? And you don't have shelter for them. Why bother, okay? So safety is a big thing. So I have this, oh gosh, geez. I have this chicken. She's my oldest. She's okay. She is just lounging, but she's my oldest, and I hopefully will have her the next year. I don't know. Okay, I always get sidetracked. I'm like a squirrel, right? So so we just kept adding on to our chicken coop, all right? And we thought we got to keep them safe. We got to close them in at night, and in the winter times they need to have shelter and be warm. And so that's your number one issue, is can I keep my chickens safe, okay, and sheltered. All right. And chickens love to be at nighttime, to be up. So if you're going to build a chicken coop, make sure that their perches are up, not this little tiny little, like this thing in front of me, this house. I think it was a dog house, but people have chickens in things like that. Don't do that. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. If you have a backyard and you need chickens, well then go ahead and find an area and just don't have a lot of chickens. Have two or three or four, okay? But I have 22 right now, and I think we have plenty of room. So some people get chickens, they don't take care of them. They just get them and have them lay eggs, and that's it. And I am guilty of that. When I first got chickens, I don't think I took care of them quite like I do now. You have to make sure they have plenty of water and food and calcium. They need calcium, because calcium is what makes those eggs hard, the shell's hard, okay? And if they don't have calcium, then you're going to have weak eggs. There's no eggs yet. Usually there's eggs in here. If you don't feed your chickens properly, then they're going to have weak eggs, and they're going to have eggs that they can't lay. Okay, so you've got to do that as well. And then you have to spray them with a poultry spray. I do it every 3 months. Just make sure they don't get mites or bugs on them. Just kind of like dogs, fleas, you know. Well, chickens get mites. Insects will invade them. So you have to spray them and make sure that they are insect free. And also, she's not lounging anymore. Diatomaceous earth. Get diatomaceous earth. That's what keeps the insects down and kind of helps keep their coop disinfected and somewhat clean. You just, once you've cleaned your chicken coop, then you just spread that all around the chicken coop, around the perimeters, on the floor, and really it keeps the flies down. It keeps the bad insects away from them. So diatomaceous earth is another item you want to get. Did you see Chuck? He dances around his hens. It's so cute. Are you going to check things out, Chuck? We named him Chuck Norris. He just makes sure everybody is behaving, and he's like the boss. He's the boss man. Now I do have 2 roosters because I can, and I'm in the county. I'm not in the city. So I think in cities you cannot have roosters, but I can. I'm in the county, so I can have, and I have 2 of them. What's he doing? What are you doing, Roo? I mean, Chuck? Oh, he's in the shade. Yeah. I had a big Rhode Island rooster named Rue, and I didn't take very good care of him. I don't think I think he died of mites. So you can't have mites. That's a huge thing. So you got to spray your chickens with poultry spray under their wings, on their cones, and on their little rear ends. You just have to spray. Get a hold of them I do mine at night. That's when I can get a hold of most of my chickens. I just turn them upside down. Their wings come out, and you can spray them really quickly. It takes like 30 seconds to spray them. All right. And happy hens. You want happy chickens and healthy chickens. So the 7 that I got a couple months ago, the people had them in a dog run with a chicken coop attached to the dog run. And they're all over here. And it was just not good, not good. They were in the pure sun, no shade. And my chickens have shade, so you need shade. You need some place where they can go and have shelter. If any predators around, you need shelter. Something they can go in, a tree they can get under. A coop that is, but don't have them just totally in the sun. Would you want to be in the sun all day? Right? No. So have some kind of shelter, some trees or something. I'm just thinking of things. Teach your children how to take care of chickens. I think that is awesome, to teach your children to take care of chickens. To take care of some kind of farm animal. It teaches them responsibility. Cats and dogs are good too, but I think farm animals. Also, I have this children's swimming pool. In the summertime, I keep this full. I change it out every 2 or 3 days, fresh water. But you need to keep your chickens hydrated. These chickens I went and got, when we went to get them, they didn't have any water. It was totally dry. I'm like, how long have these chickens been without water? Seriously. And then we also feed them mealworms. Kind of spendy, but mealworms. We feed them cheese. My husband gets a big bag of shredded cheese. Just get the cheap cheese, and they love cheese. I have a garden, so I feed them lettuce. Look they've already devoured that watermelon, and I think I'll go get a watermelon today and just cut it open. Yeah. So I'm going to talk a little bit about those things. If you're going to get chickens, take care of the chickens. Be aware when you have a sick chicken. You know, just take care of them. And I will, you can't talk about everything all at once. But for those people who want chickens, they're like every other pet. You have to take care of them. And shelter, food, water, do your research. And they'll live a long time. I have chickens that are, this one down here, she's probably 9 years old. And I have another one that's 10. So, yeah. They can live a long time if you take care of them. And I was not one. That's why I have this channel. I started from scratch. I learned a lot. So I think I can share what I've learned with people so they don't make the mistakes I made. I made a lot of mistakes with my first batch of chickens. I think I had 8 of them. And I didn't quite, I wasn't educated. So the basics. And I have, when you get chicks in the spring, this next spring, I am going to get some chicks, okay? So stay tuned with my channel. And in the springtime, I am going to get some chicks, and we're gonna go through it from scratch, okay? Let's go in my other coop and see what's going on in here. Oh, okay. Hey, what's happening in there? Are you guys both kind of fighting over who's going to lay an egg? That's Snow. Hi, Snow. Well, there's other laying stations. This one's getting her feathers all fluffed because I'm here. And then here's Spot. She's laying an egg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chickens are coming in here. And here's the perches I'm talking about. They're like 7 feet up. You've got to have your chickens up at night. They like to perch up. They feel safe when they're up. Hey, I'll have to come and collect your eggs this afternoon, okay? And you never have a chicken coop that's totally clean, ever. You will clean it, and then 2 days later, there's crap everywhere. But that's just a chicken coop, okay? They're dirty animals. And you can, yeah, see the diatomaceous earth I put down like 4 days ago is gone, you know, but it sure helps. And then I did put this big watering can. It's a big metal one. I have several. I think I got this with these chickens I got. Yeah, I didn't think it worked, but it holds like 10 gallons of water, so they stay hydrated for a while. Anyway, so we're going to talk about chickens today, right? All my signs. Yeah, so if you have any questions for me about raising chickens or things you're just curious about, if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer. Or maybe I've experienced it myself and I can answer the question. Oh boy. But I think chickens are the funniest creatures. They have personalities. And the way they communicate with each other is hilarious. And when you get new chickens, incorporating them in your flock, there's things you have to do so everyone will get along. And now my 7 that I bought, that I didn't buy them, I'm sorry, I rescued them. The 7 I rescued are now in with the rest of my flock because it took like a month for them to all get used to each other, and they still had squabbles. Yeah, they still were squabbling. But I like decorating my chicken coop. And I do have to put, I took these off. I'm going to decorate it with horseshoes. Horseshoes are going to be put all over. All right, so if you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. And I'm learning along with everybody else. And I thank you for coming to my channel. And please subscribe and like. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye.